we weren't very good. That's clear. So we've had bad games before offensively. I have to look at the film. We had some open shots. We didn't make them. The ball wasn't moving as well as we'd like to see it move. Sometimes when you're missing shots, you just let it impact everything. Things get stagnant. But I'll have to look at it and to give you a fix-it type answer. Every time we play, we look at stuff and try to see how we can get better, and this game will be no different. I don't see any reason that because we played this way tonight that we're necessarily sirens are going off for our offense. Our offense is, I don't know, over the course of the season has been not great, but solid. So obviously it wasn't tonight. We had a really hard time scoring, and obviously the score shows that. I'm not despondent. I don't know that I can be encouraged by like a little. I've been encouraged by this team all year, and we didn't play well tonight and lost to a really good team. I don't know if you guys saw what they did to Portland the other night. So we could be better. There's no question about that, and we'll try to be better. But part of games like this, it's an 82-game season, and you got to do everything you can to get better when you don't play well. But I don't look at our group. I look at we didn't play well. I don't think we have to examine everything and start over. I just think we got to play better, and there's some things we absolutely have to do better, and that's clear. We've had a lot of guys that are adjusting to injury. Boris is one of them. Both adjusting to his injury, then adjusting to Derek's injury. There's a lot of that going on, and I actually thought, Boris, we can't judge someone specifically on whether they make their shot. So if we're looking at Boris and saying he didn't make a shot, he didn't. But that doesn't necessarily mean Boris played poorly. He didn't. He battled the heck out of Gibson, and he made some plays. And he's another guy. I don't know how many games he's even played this year. Like 3 or something? 4? Okay, so again, we're going to look at it, and we got to be better. No question about it. But I don't want to overreact to one player playing poorly or our team playing poorly. I don't think that's. That doesn't get you where you want to go. I think it's kind of the same thing. I think he's playing more. He's been on the court more, and he had a good game. He had a really good game. And if he'd have played poorly, that doesn't mean he's not getting better. I think he is getting better, and you can see some of the confidence when he's sometimes having a little success like that is what a guy needs to kind of begin to feel like that progress is being made, and I think it is. So the biggest thing for him, again, is the consistency of his defense can always be there. The offense is not always going to be perfect, and he's learning about his game offensively, but he's just got to really nail down all the time his matchup defensively and make that one work, and I thought he did that tonight.
Number one, we just have to hit shots. We got some decent looks tonight. We just didn't knock them down. Another tough shooting night for us, as well as for me individually. You knock down some shots, it opens everything up. You start missing those shots, and they can pack the paint, which is what they did against us, and it snowballs on you. So we have to be better offensively. Maybe get some stuff in transition, some easier looks, some layups, but just bad night for us. Yeah, I felt like we locked them down defensively for most of the game, honestly. Thought we played really well on that end of the floor, made them uncomfortable, took some tough shots for them. They hit some tough shots at the end of the game. It was just one of those things where we couldn't score the basketball. So that's what happened tonight. There's going to be ups and downs in the NBA. It's such a long season. I think that's why we added some veteran guys to teach us that. And, once we get everybody healthy, I think we'll be fine. It's a matter of fighting through these moments, these periods of times, these weeks. We had a tough week this week, great week last week, So fighting through those, not getting too high on the highs, too low on the lows. We got another good opportunity this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, there was so many things that happened throughout the game that, you could, point the finger to. They hit a lot of tough shots down the stretch, and, we weren't good coming out, of the half. They got that early lead, and then we weren't able to catch up from there. So we just need to learn how to, keep the lead and, maintain it. I think we're doing good at moving the ball and finding open shots. It just comes down to hitting that shot that we get. I think the group is still connected, and we're just going to get better every game, and just continue to work on the shots, and they'll fall. Yeah, definitely. I think we got off to a good start, and we've lost a few, and that's just how an NBA season goes. So we're gonna go on this 2-game road trip, and hopefully get the best of that, and come back home and defend at home. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things for me is to start reading. When I get the ball, and I'm starting to do that more, and I'm getting to the rim a lot more. Still a few more reads I have to do when I get there, but it's getting better every game.